don't mind the ECU down there. My tuner didn't put it back. He's not done working on the car. I just had to take it, and we just haven't put it back yet. Anyways, for the head unit, I'm running a SSL. In the front door speakers, I'm also using the MB Court 4x6s. My buddy Coleman hooked me up with these, so shout out to him. Also, don't mind my faces. I'm broken out, and this is the same fit from my first video, and that's because it's the same exact day, literally just after I recorded that. So, yeah. Okay, so not only are we going to be doing the speakers, I'm also going to be putting the subwoofer in. So I actually have that speaker already wired, but with this one, previous owner ran wire to it, and I tried using that. I hooked it up to the radio unit, and it didn't get any power. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be running new wire from the front all the way back here to the rear. So first thing I'm going to do is just clean all this junk out.
Brother, what's that?
I've never seen S13 seats that aren't dookie stained. Like, these are so nasty. One of the odd things, the previous owner ran RCA cables, but I did not see a power source for the amp, so that's kind of odd. NANI? That could be the reason. Okay, so I'm gonna do the easiest thing for me at the moment, which is just splice into this. Then whenever I replace the carpet, I'll just completely rewire the speakers, because I need to rewire the door speakers. So I don't mind running this wire right now if it works. So now to figure out if these work, what I'm going to do is wire these back to the head unit, and then come back here while I'm playing music and just touch these to the speaker. And if it turns on, then it's getting power and it's working, and we can just plug it up. And if not, we'll just run new wire. So for removing the head unit, you're gonna have to take off this plastic trim. It's definitely just like a pop out, you know, and then I have a little bezel here that I gotta remove real quick. Okay, and then this should just come out with the radio staying in. Okay, for this head unit at least, these green and the green and black are gonna be the rear left speakers. Hopefully you can see that. That actually was the issue. Just one of the wires was cut where we found it. So now gonna solder the back of the radio and then into the speaker. So that speaker is fixed. For actually installing the speaker, you're gonna have this panel on it. You're gonna want to take that off. It literally just pries off. Be careful or you can break it. You're gonna have to remove that panel if you want it to actually be set in properly. If you don't have a small enough screwdriver, you're gonna have to also take off that yellow bracket. So I did have to take off the yellow bracket. One thing about these speakers, they don't really fit in the original brackets that great. So if you're looking for original fitment, I don't recommend these speakers. I have an extra set of RCA cables. I'm gonna go ahead and run those because the old ones are pretty bad shape. They're also cut up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and replace those as well. Good thing I wasn't wanting to use these anyways. Okay, I wired in the remote cable and the RCAs. I ran the remote cable through the center console. Normally you would want to run your power cable through the firewall because most batteries are located in the front, but mine is relocated to the rear. So for me, all I'm gonna do is run my power cable and my ground to the amplifier. Not gonna lie, I didn't have these, so I took a shower and then took a nap. Now I have them, so I'm gonna put them on. By the way, what was in that box was just one of these connectors, so I could connect it to the battery. Everything's wired up. Gonna make sure it works, and then if it does, we'll clean it all up.